Have you ever thought that what makes you feel hesitant in English? Why do you not feel confident while conversing in English? Reason being, a single word can change the meaning and usage of a phrase, furthermore, changing the meaning of the entire context. So, I'm Mrs. Rutika Mehta. Welcome you all back to my YouTube channel to discuss such phrases in English which often confuse us. Moreover, they decline our confidence as we don't know their appropriate usage and meaning. In this video, we are going to discuss phrases like pass out, pass away, made of, made from, in time, on time, and innumerable more. We often use them in our day to day life, but hesitantly or interchangeably, leading to utter confusion. So, watch this video till the end and do review it if it really helped you. Look at these two phrasal verbs, pass out and pass away. Are they alike? No, there is a massive difference between the two. The difference between life and death. When we talk about pass out, we mean to say someone fainted or became unconscious for a short time. It may be due to a heat stroke, some accident, or being drunk, but is still alive. For illustration, he passed out during the morning assembly due to a heat stroke. Whereas when we talk about pass away, it means to die. For illustration, he was distraught as his granny passed away last week. Don't use them interchangeably as one conveys death whereas other conveys life. Which of them is correct? Made of or made from? Both are correct depending upon the context. Made of is used when the original material doesn't change. For illustration, furniture is made of wood. The bottle is made of plastic. The notebook is made of paper. In all these above illustrations, the original material doesn't change. Whereas when the material undergoes a change after being made and becomes something new, then it's made from. For illustration, wine is made from grapes. Paper is made from trees. Plastic is made from oil. In all the above illustrations, the original material undergoes a change to form a new substance. Are you baffled? On a bus, in a taxi, on a ship, in a truck? How to decide whether to use in or on with different modes of transport? So, here is an apt explanation with illustrations for better understanding. If you could move on to the vehicle standing up and there is enough space to accommodate standing in that vehicle, you get on and get off that vehicle. For illustration, you get on a bus, on a plane, on a train, on a boat, and so on. Whereas if you have to sit or crouch in the vehicle, you get in and get out of that vehicle. For illustration, you get in a car, in a taxi, in a truck, in a helicopter, and so on. Is it in the hospital or at the hospital? What, according to you, is correct? Fortunately, both of them are correct depending upon the context. Use in hospital when you are a patient and are admitted to the hospital. For instance, I am in hospital room 104, ground floor. You can drop in between 9 to 10 a.m. I am in hospital for at least 3 more days. Use at hospital when you are visiting someone and you are not a patient. For instance, I am going to be at hospital visiting my uncle today. I don't like working at the hospital. Look at these phrases in time, on time. They are often interchangeably used. So, here is an apt explanation with illustration for better understanding. When you talk about in time, it means early enough to have spare time, usually to do something else. The opposite of in time is too late. For instance, you have a meeting scheduled at 10 a.m., but you reach around 9:30. It means you are in time, that is early enough. Whereas when we talk about on time, you are at the planned or right time, that is you are punctual. The opposite of on time is late. For instance, if the meeting is scheduled at 10 and you reach at 10 only, you are on time.
I used to, I'm used to. What's the difference? When we talk about the first one, that is, I used to, it depicts the past habit, something you did regularly in the past but you don't do anymore. For instance, I used to play football when I was 10 years old. Whereas when we talk about I am used to, it depicts your present habit, which you do regularly in the present. For instance, I'm used to going for a walk early in the morning. Always remember one thing I am used to is always followed by ing. For instance, I'm used to speaking in English. I'm used to going to mall on weekends. I'm used to dancing on the weddings.
Look at these two phrases. They are often interchangeably used again and again, now and again, but they are completely different. When we talk about again and again, it means many times or often. For instance, I like to visit my granny's place again and again, which means frequently. She drops in at my place again and again, which again means regularly. Whereas when we talk about now and again, it means from time to time or occasionally. For instance, she meets me now and again, which means sometimes, not very often. I hope you find this lesson intriguing. If so, subscribe my channel and hit the bell so that you don't miss any of my lesson in future. Bye bye. See you in the next one now.